What's good, YouTube? We are back again with another video, and behind us we have Deion Sanders Primetime. Man, he's doing so many great things. Shout out to Deion. I mean, dude changed Jackson State, exposed them a little bit as well, rightfully so. But what he's done with those kids and make them believe in what they had, and then also shedding light to how HBCUs are being treated. Shout out to Deion, man. He's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal player, phenomenal athlete, and you can see he's a dope dude as well, right? One of my favorite players of all time, like straight up, I mean, is Deion, man. He won Defensive Player of the Year. This 1994 team, I said it a little bit in my Jerry Rice video, this is one of the greatest teams ever. Like, ever assembled, top 3, top 5, greatest team of all time, in my opinion, is this team right here, at least that I've seen. I've never seen the Steel Curtain 70s, the Packers 60s. I never seen the 49ers in the 80s, and I'm sure those are all great teams. But out of the teams that I've seen, the 92 Cowboys, 93 Cowboys, 94 49ers, you could definitely throw up John Elway's Broncos, of course Tom Brady's Patriots, and you could pick different decades for that. Those are probably my top 5 teams that I've seen. The Baltimore Ravens defense, although they never had an offense to really complement their defense, but their defense for a long period of time was phenomenal. Steelers, just so many great teams in NFL history, but this team right here was special. So 1994, special year in general for the NFL. We had the 75th anniversary. We have the Scarlet Red throwback, right? Now these are both be throwback versions from that year. Now they wore 2 different throwbacks. So all throwbacks would have the drop shadow, but then they wore one with the NFL logo. They also wore without the NFL logo. If I had pictures up, I absolutely put them up. They had different versions of these as well. And as you can see on the white version, the NFL logo is missing. And trust me when I say I was a little confused at first, because why does this one have an NFL logo, but this one doesn't? But this is what happened during that season. They actually wore the throwbacks without an NFL logo, and then with an NFL logo. Most of the time, they actually wore it without the NFL logo. It just looked like one game they wore it with the NFL logo. So these are both gems, man. Let's get into the jerseys a little bit more. These are both completely different as far as the times they were released. This one hasn't been released in quite some time. I'm sure if this were released right now, it'd probably sell out, because Deion, especially in the 49ers, just one of the most popular jerseys to have, right? His Falcons jerseys, his 49er jerseys. This one's actually made in Korea. It's a little bit more of a limited run, but super dope anyway, right? Let's take a look. All right. So we have the white Deion throwback 75th anniversary patch. Now, to my guys, right? And I'm looking at you, Mac. I'm looking at you, Luca. What's the significance of having the word hey versus not having the word hey? So, for example, this one right here does not have the word hey on the 75th anniversary patch, but this one does. And we'll take a look at that one as well. But this one has the words hey. I believe they were the maker of the patch, something like that, but I don't want to mess it up. So, Mac, if you're watching this, definitely try to help a brother out, right? We had the drop shadow, double layered, beautifully done. This dope mesh, and this may have been screen printed back then. You could actually see the holes on the sleeves. And just to show you a difference, this is what a heat pressed would look like. You see how it's right on top of the holes. And then this is more what a screen print would look like, right? Let me put this light on so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So you see how it has the holes within the design, and then This one doesn't. Now, I may be wrong on that as well. Again, my boy Mac will definitely let me know. But I believe that's what it is, right? So they're probably doing this jersey a little bit closer to what or how it was made back in the days. So white base, white mesh, no NFL Shield logo on this one. I'll show you the tags. Mitchell and Ness. Made in Korea. Oh, beauty, man. Such a beauty. You take a look at the back, the nameplate. Mesh nameplate as well. And then let me show you the jock tag, man. Super cool jock tag. Limited edition. Nice, man. A beautiful jersey. Something that I always wanted to have in a collection. And then this one I bought probably around 2015. Something around that time period. But this is another great jersey, right? Scarlet red throwback as well. This one is with the NFL Shield logo. We see that old school logo right there. And then this jock tag. And let's not forget, man, Deion Sanders was MVP during this time period, right? So he was brash, he was flashy, he had the high step, he would high step past people. It was truly insane to see how fast he was with the football. He was everything the opposite of what Jerry Rice was, but both of them were great. They just did it differently. They behaved differently, but they were both the best at their position at that time period, right? So Deion had his own sneaker deal at the time. This is the Diamond Turf 2. So he had a Diamond Turf 1. I will show you that in a review of a Falcons Deion jersey. And then he actually wore versions of these, just like this, in cleat form. Like, super dope. Great colorway. This is a beauty. This is a gem. Mine's beat up a little bit. These are a little bit more on the old side right now. But I wear them and, you know, whatever happens, happens. But this is exactly what he would wear back in 1994 when he was getting his Defensive Player of the Year. And he was getting a Super Bowl as well. So, super dope to have this combination. And then, it doesn't stop there, right? So, I could stop there if I wanted to. But then we have the white one as well. Super clean. They actually put gold mesh. And this is just one of the dopest trainers of all time. And then I would probably wear this one with this one. Because just look how dope it is. This is clean. It actually has glitter on the nubuck. And funny enough, the 1994 Jordan, which was the Jordan 9, had the same thing. So on the nubuck of the Jordan 9, it actually had a glitter effect as well. And they put it on the Diamond Turf 2. So pretty dope for anybody who's interested in sneakers. I'm a super sneakerhead. I love sports. So the combination is deadly. This is super awesome, man. And back then he was playing baseball and football, which is why we have the goal post and the home plate as well. And he was pretty good in both. He was a little bit better in football, but he wasn't bad in baseball. So there's that. Only player to play in a Super Bowl, in the World Series, from what I understand. Super dope, man. Just classic stuff. And then, like, I didn't stop here. So if he stayed on the 49ers for one more year, unfortunately, he only played on the 49ers for that 1 year, that 1994 season, which I think helped the 49ers propel past the Cowboys. Then he goes to the Cowboys the next year. They paid him the big bucks, and he would wear the Diamond Turf. I believe these are called the Diamond Turf 96s now, but back then they may have been the Diamond Turf 3. But this is the Diamond Turf 96, in which he would wear. You actually have a nice or cool little football on the tongue, which is pretty cool. But this is in the 49ers colorway. So that's the kind of cool thing about this one, is you could definitely wear it with the 49ers jersey as well. Now the timeline would just be slightly off. So if I ever see a navy version of this, trust me, if I see it, I would get it, because this is the pair he would wear as a Dallas Cowboy. If you guys ever see a navy version of the Diamond Turf 96, let the homie know, because that's the one he wore. But again, if you do this with this, you're still killing it, in my opinion, right? This is still dope on many levels. All right, so that is that. I guess what I can do at this point is just put these jerseys on for you so you can see how they look, right? You can see what they look like. This is a size 52. This is a size 48. Let me throw these jerseys on for you guys, and we'll be back. So this is a size 48, which is my preferred size. And as you can see, fits really good. I personally like this size just a little bit better because I don't like my jerseys way too big, especially for football. As you can see, they already have like really big arms and really big shoulders. So it's already a little bit more on the big side. But this is how it looks, man. And again, if we're rocking it with the kicks, this is the red Diamond Turf that I wore actually not too long ago. This is the Diamond Turf 96. So how sweet are these? If you were to pair these up with a 49er jersey, this is the Diamond Turf 2 as well, but just in the white and black, right? Beautiful sneaker, man. This is my thing, man. This is what I love to do. And then let me put on this jersey for you really quick so you can see how this jersey fits and also how it looks like. All right, one sec. But here we have the white jersey. And perfect timing, my heat's about to turn on. So if you hear a little bit of a staticky noise in the background, my bad. But this is the white jersey. Looks dope. If we pair it with some sneakers, I'd probably rock it with this because it represents the same year. But I'd be honest with you, these would look kind of dope as well, right? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We out. Peace.